Always wanted to do something based on the movies that we watch. What are they telling us as Africans? So I recently made the A Bug's Life. So A Bug's Life shows you the life of Africans who it's in the 10 dissidents who were killed by the handler. So one of the most important ones I've always wanted to do is for us to discuss, and I wish someone could have been here so I could discuss this with him. One of my best movies, of course, James Cameron is my favorite. It's my favorite filmmaker of all time. So he produced not many movies, but so Titanic, The Judgment Day 1, Avatar 1 and 2, which 2 is just something else. So what lens, what eye must Africans watch? What are the things that Africans must pick up when they watch movies like that? Number one, when you watch Avatar speaks strictly about Africans, Avatar 1. So they took someone who came from wherever. So that person could be played by Leopold or anyone that you could imagine. So they made the Congo Conference, and they decided to go and invade Africa in Avatar. And when they got to Africa, one of the first things they did is they infiltrated the people of Africa. They had missionaries. They had schools to teach those few Africans who will then become leaders, strategic ones, the change agents that they wanted to influence those people. They started teaching them English Afrikaans. In fact, one of my favorite authors is Chinua Achebe. I don't read novels a lot, but I read Things Fall Apart and its sequel, No Longer It Is, the Ukonko story, the Nigerian. You'll watch it here. If for every African who hasn't read it, please make sure that you read it. And of course, Chika Onyiani's Capitalist. You showed them here. So what it shows there is when the missionaries came, when the colonizers came, they came with missionaries, and the missionaries have obliterated our way of doing things. They came with their own culture, they came with their own religion, they came with everything. This is in fact in the Avatar movie. They questioned the way we were doing things. They felt the things that we are doing were useless and not material. But here's the thing, and this is what I will see that other people may not see, or other people may see, maybe may not be able to vocalize. So remember the big tree in Avatar 1. So that big tree, you find its name here. So that big tree was it's a shrine, man. It's highly revered. It's very sacred to them, and they believed it would protect them. But let me tell you, like many other things, Mapungubwe in Southern Africa, the Zimbabwe ruins, the Koni tribes in Yabakunu in Mpumalanga, what do they call it? In Zalo Yelanga. In Mpumalanga, all those were shrines. The circles, those were shrines. They were highly revered by us as African people. But when the colonizers came, or when things were toppled, those things never helped us. They didn't assist us. But that's just for you to think about it. But as it goes, the movie goes, they wanted to get rid of that big tree because unfortunately, it sat under a jam So in Black Panther, it's vibranium, it's kryptonite, Superman, and so you look at every movie. There are these strategic places that they use, and these things are very central to them. So the war is about that. The war is about that. It's about those mineral resources that those aliens, the sky people they are called in Avatar, the sky people could not live without. And they needed to take out everyone who resisted them from getting that. Typical African story. And they were infiltrated. So the good guys who came in, so those will be the neoliberals, the liberal whites who came and infiltrated. They infiltrated because they were sent to come and infiltrate this thing. The spies, if you read the African stories about spies, some came as white people to come and infiltrate us. This just shows you how difficult it is for Africans to wage wars and win them, because they had spies in them. We had spies who shared information because they were infiltrated. You trust them and they disappoint you. But being that as it may, next time you watch the movie, if you haven't, please watch it again, because the thing that I'm saying that clear, that easy, and you might. I don't want to spoil a lot of things, but as you watch the movie, you will see a lot of things that are just parallel. Man, you juxtapose the movie with what we're living in. It's just a microcosm of the thing that we do in South Africa. Watch it, you will see what I see. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just go and enjoy it before I launch more spoiler alerts. I think if you want to complicate it further, you could also watch Black Panther because for me, Black Panther is another movie where I watched Black Panther 1. You know what I hated about Black Panther 1? Is after having done everything with all the power they had, they still used a Mandela Ubuntu. They did not take in the power. They did not, when you've got an enemy who's down, you take over, you finish the match. They did not knock out the competition. You know what happened? They sent in someone, and the whole movie, Black Panther 1, is about that brother who came to fight his own cousin, for the leadership of that thing, and one had to die. It's so unfortunate and so unnecessary, but they are talking to us. So the whole movie, they are just celebrating Black Panther 1. They're just celebrating how Africans, even if they've got power, they would spend less of the time accumulating that power, but fighting amongst each other. I mean, lives were lost. That movie's about. I mean, those guys were very sympathetic to a white infiltrator who came in and started fighting with them, like in James Cameron's Avatar, fighting with them just to protect. But like I said, watch more movies like that. Watch more movies that, as an African, because this channel is about things that Africans do, and we are seeing things from an African perspective. Being that as it may, thank you very much for watching. Just go and the clip that I would have would have been shared here. Thank you very much.